Effective against all infantry types. Dark Rangers from this building. Effective against all infantry types. Oh,
We are taking damage from my mind. Show them the face the remnant destroyed delivers me to you. The future is clouded and uncertain. How can I help? How can I help?
beautiful.
The logic is clear. The random hand of fate delivers me to you. We strike without fear or hesitation.
It's very much like the last mission, though instead, where we switched the Elder. That mission we're beating up, you know, better generators. We were beating up better generators. There's a running pattern there.
With haste, the orcs are reacting to the explosion. Now is our chance to avoid them. Retreat from my mind.
Incoming enemy fire.
Guys,
My powers are yours now.
I told you to run down here.
We will fulfill our duty. We move effortlessly.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We move unseen.
What needs to be done?
We move effortlessly.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Come on. Patting, I swear.
Just name your target. We yearn to wander. We have traveled much darker paths.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We have traveled much darker Incoming paths. Enemy fire. We yearn to wander.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
We are ready to strike.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. The future is clouded and uncertain. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
The enemy is
How can I help? The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We move effortlessly. We yearn to wander.
Not sure why you decided to go over there.
Drown without fear or hesitation. Concentrating all energy on the enemy. We yearn to wander. We have traveled much darker paths. Their blood
Kill us.
will be spilled. We yearn to wander.
Beautiful.
Now our paths cross our enemies.
So we have to lure one more army and then presumably get past where they were to kill off the artillery.
We are taking damage.
I don't know why, but this one isn't grabbing me quite as much as the base game.
We have traveled much darker paths.
Really don't know why, but it just ain't.
We have traveled much darker paths. We have traveled much darker paths. Silent and swift.
Silent but deadly.
We move effortlessly. We move effortlessly. We move unseen. Silent and swift. We yearn to wander. Incoming enemy fire.
Naturally. How can I help?
We
Come on.
yearn to wander. We move unseen. Concentrating all energy on the enemy.
War tracks. Can be upgraded with a bomb chucker to disrupt infantry. God damn. We upgrade group damage for all units in squad. We upgrade use war shout. Oh really? I was figuring we would still have a morale tank. Groups damage.
Finally! The basilisks have arrived to reinforce our position. Now we show those orcs the true meaning of firepower.
Chamberlain. Devastating melee attack, dramatically reduce regeneration rate of surrounding units. Finish shout that demoralized and slows enemy units. So effective against infantry and heavy infantry, not demons.
Let me inspire our men! Those damn tech priests!
Wait. It's just tell me to go here. It just...
Eager for action, sir! Fueled and ready to go!
Sure, hit here.
What would you have me do? I shall see to it personally, sir.
Ah, just around here, I think.
From the
Let's move
Emperor's
off.
mouth to my ears, sir. I shall see to it personally, sir. On the double! Double time! Anything for the Imperium!
Sup? I wasn't far off.
Standing by.
1. The Imperium tanks you!
You have chosen wisely. We're under fire! Forming up the engine, my lord. Fire installation started. You have chosen wisely. A chance to prove our worth. Attack! We lost because you were on weak. My scars prove my worth. It
Oh.
shall be so. What would you
Ah, kick that ass.
Shall I get started? Shall I get started? What do we do? You call something? You call something? Shall I get started? Eager for action.
Guys,
All units
actually fight back, please.
Eager for action, sir. There's too many of them. Shall I get started? Eager for action, sir. Eager for action, sir. Shall I get started?
Could pull back, but where's the fun in that?
Eager for action, sir. I shall see to it personally, you call, sir. Attack, men, you call, sir. On the double. Eager for action, sir. Payback. You call, sir. Shall I get started? On the double, sir. Eager for action, sir. Retreating, get it on, sir. You call, sir. You call, sir. You call, sir. Eager for action, sir. Don't fire until I say call, sir. You call, sir. There's too many of them! Time to strike back? Shall I get started? We're under fire! Eager for action, sir. Sir. Eager for action, sir. Never the close, sir. Sir. Forming up the engine, man. 3, 2, 1. Shall I get started?
Okay, come on. Run this way. Again, the passing is annoying me. Anything for the Imperium. Shall I get started? I'll take it from here. Time to strike back, sir. Acknowledge, sir. Standing by. Sounds easy enough. I'll take it from here. where did the command squad unit go?
Forming at the edge, my lord. Let me lead the way. A true servant never yields to doubt.
Thankfully, we can upgrade it and still get him
I'll walk
out.
from here. Let me lead the way.
Another squad.
I will do
One,
as you ask.
you.
Let me lead the way.
And where's the walkers? Still down here.
Standing ready. It will be my honor. Standing ready. Present and accounted as you ask, sir.
Ooh, new squad.
So you need me now. So you need me now.
Get another grenade launcher.
I'd give my life if that's what asked.
Do you know what you have?
Awaiting instructions. 3, 2, 1, fire!
Maybe I should just focus the fire a little further north.
My devotion
Attack.
is assured.
And no, yeah, no.
Awaiting instructions. We can now use those chimeras to transport our troops unharmed past the fire of those enemy turrets. My devotion is assured. You have chosen wisely.
Come on, move up.
You have chosen wisely. Sir, what do we do? My devotion is assured.
Oh wait, those are effective against infantry, and that's heavy infantry. For whatever reason, I thought grenade launcher was anti-armor.
Devotion is assured.
Whoops.
Our death will be magnificent. Fire solution plotted.
The 3 vehicles are gone. So are we. You know, it must be awkward for the Space Marines there to get saved by the Imperial Guard. Like, I was just reading, well, in the 40k novel I'm reading, like, one of them, human tells one of the Ultramarines to be careful as he's investigating a crater, and the guy just scowls at him, because it's like ordinary-ass humans telling him to be careful, you know. Alright, I thought he like got teleported in and died, but no.
Again, General Stern. You have my thanks, and the thanks of the Ultramarines.
I am the Emperor's humble servant, but we're not entirely responsible for today's rescue. Someone else is helping us. This is twice that some impassable obstruction miraculously evaporated.
You should trust in the Emperor. He was with us today.
Of that I have no doubt. But still, something else is helping us, and I wish they'd stop. I don't like favors curried in secret. They wilt under the Emperor's light.
Your words are pious. I respect that.
Thank you. I expect war in all things, and I'm rarely disappointed or caught unaware. I'll let my men know that the Imperium's finest extends them their gratitude.
Indeed. The Titan's crew is secure and ready for transport.
Let us leave this place then, and make our return to the outpost. We must get the crew back to the Titan, or all this will have been for naught.
Success of a sort. It's a bit messy, really. I'm quite a fan of how I was playing. The Eldar, secret participants in the struggle in Warren 5 and sound saviors of the Imperial Guard, are close to their mysterious objective. Quickly maneuvering between the armies of the Imperials, Orcs and Chaos, the Eldar pursue a vital objective seemingly far more important than the Titan. Now that all that stands between them and success is the largest Orc wog they've ever seen. The Eldar must sneak through the main force of the Orcs and remain undetected. Should they fail, they'll fall under the sheer crushing number of their adversaries.
What is wrong? You appear ill.
That's the name.
It is not a passing weakness. The immortal enemy draws near, and I'm afraid their presence taxes my strength.
Then they will find us lying in wait, ready with their deaths. The webway assembly is safe, as is the stone itself.
Good, for without the stone we cannot strike down what approaches. Still, there is work to be done. We cannot relocate again without attracting the attention of the area's orcs, however. Their leader possesses interesting technology. Deploy our rangers to eliminate this orc leader before they attack and destroy us all.
Christ, it's like a giant Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army hand.
We must fell the orc boss, and quickly. His allies grow nearer by the minute. Strike like the storm and kill the orc before his minions detect us.
Wanderers have returned. You have need. We walk the path less traveled. We walk our path.
Back when I was recording the base game for this, I made reference that I'd seen a fanfic. Love blooms on the battlefield or something. It's a nod to that Metal Gear Solid line. Basically, someone wrote a fanfic set between a named Eldar Farseer here, I do believe it's Taldir, the chick here basically, and an Imperium assassin. That's, you know, romance, they end up falling for each other kind of thing. And actually got a cute little nod in one of the lore books apparently. A little bit of artwork of an Imperium assassin overlooking a Farseer. And it was the same code as, same like numerical code as the assassin from the fanfic. And yeah, I do believe that's the name. It's been so long since I read it, I can't be sure, but I do believe that's the name. Though, I think maybe the other one was meant to be her sister or something? I have no idea.
You have need. Silent and swift.
Sound and deadly.
We move unseen. We have traveled much darker paths.
Oh well.
Just name your target. We move unseen. Just name
Seriously?
your target. Silent and swift. Silent and swift. The just name your target. And I respond. Danger has found us. We yearn to wander.
Wait. Where's the... There he is.
We must retreat to the webway. We walk the path. We are shaped by faith, we must retreat to the webway.
Okay. Restart. They make it sound like you gotta rush it, and I was hoping it would be like the other leader enemy we fought before, where he was just a chump and went down immediately, but he's really not. He's a proper boss, but you need proper preparation for him.
We must fell the Orc boss, and quickly. His allies grew nearer by the minute. Strike like the storm and kill the Orc before his minions detect us.
We have seen with our eyes. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. The craft world sings to me and I respond in kind. Worlds have been built.
Okay.
It is now in our hands. We have traveled much darker paths.
I wonder if I put this into a group, will it also cloak? No, it just prevents cloaking.
The wanderers have returned. Silent and swift. We are taking down the enemy is within range.